Hi students, today we'll discuss about the invoice problems. Okay, invoice problems in the consignment account. See here, the present question is the Balu of Vidya sends 150 bicycles to Raman. Means this how many bicycles is sent? 150. The cost of each bicycle is 500 and invoice is 600. Okay, here he has given cost price and invoice price. Okay, here he has given cost price and invoice price, where every time you should take a debit side goods and on consignment invoice price. So what is invoice price? 600 into 150, then you will get goods and on consignment amount. Okay, Balu paid 750 towards packing and dispatch, and Raman receives account sales immediately from the Balu. So bill is how much? 30,000. This bill is nothing but a bills receivable. Means Raman informs Balu that 120 bicycles are sold. So how many he sent? 150. So how many he sold? 120. So how much is the difference? 30. 30 is known as unsold stock. So how much he sold? 120. Each cycle is 600. So 120 into 600, then you'll get the sales amount. He paid expenses freight 1750. This is the non-recurring expenses of freight is non-recurring. You can refer page number 80. And these also 750 is also non-recurring expenses for unsold stock. Only we should take non-recurring expenses for calculation of unsold stock, but in the problem you should consider all the expenses of consignor and consignee. He entitled 5% commission and 2% credit commission. So you should sum up all this. 5 plus 2 is how much? 7%. So 7% you should create on sales. What is sales? 120 into 600, then you will get 72,000 into 7 by 100, then you will get the commission amount. See here, calculation of unsold stock. Unsold stock is the consignment stock. First one is GSC. GSC means we should consider every time IP. IP means invoice price. IP means invoice price. Invoice price is how much? 90,000. How we got 90,000? 150 into 600 that he has given in the problem. So 90,000 into how many are unsold? 30 divided by number of bicycles is sent. Then you will get 18,000. Non-recurring expenses of Balu. Balu is a consignor. Every time you should take Balu consignor expenses. So 750 into 30 by 150. 30 is unsold. So you will get 150. Next, non-recurring expenses of Raman. 1750 freight. Nature is freight. So we should take 30 by 150, then you will get 350. So sum up it, how much you will get? 18,000. And in the problem he has given invoice and cost price. One more new entry will be coming, that is known as buy goods and on consignment account. What is buy goods and on consignment is difference between CP and IP. Difference between CP and IP. If IP, CP and unsold stock is given, another new entry will also given, that is known as stock reserve. Stock reserve means the formula is for stock reserve is difference into unsold stock. Difference means what difference? IP minus CP. Okay, IP minus CP, it will come, stock reserve will come debit side of consignment account, only in consignment account. Okay, so here, see here, two in the books of ledger accounts, in the books of Balu, 3 accounts. So first one is consignment account. 2 goods and on consignment is how much? IP is 150 into 600, 90,000. Next, 2 bank expenses of consignor, expenses of consignee, commission. And here, what is stock reserve here? The new entry which I told, only when sales, IP and CP is given, then only stock reserve will come. If in case there is no unsold stock, then the stock reserve will not come. Clear? So stock reserve is difference into unsold stock. What is the difference? IP minus CP. CP is 500 into 150, 600 into 150. What is the difference? 15,000. So 15,000 into unsold is 30. 30 by 150. Then you will get 3,000 as stock reserve. You should keep here. Clear? Next, here by Indra sales, how many he sold? 120 bicycles out of 150 bicycles. Then you will get 150 into, then you will get 72,000. And by consignment stock, how much you got? You should give here. Buy goods and on consignment is loading. Loading means difference between CP and IP. Okay. So difference is how much? 15,000. How I got 15? 500 into 150, 600 into 150. Difference is 15,000. That you should take here. Clear? Stock reserve and goods and on consignment by loading means this is difference, and this is difference into unsold stock. Difference into unsold stock. So sum up this total, then you will get this amount minus, then you will get P&L 4960. What is next account? Raman account. Same. Raman account will be same. Bills receivable is yes 30,000. Raman expenses debit side transfer to credit side from which account? Consignment account. So 1750. Next, by consignment commission 5060. Next here sales. These two entries will come only here and this one will come again trading account. So here 72,000. Next total and you carry the balance 35,000 to 10. This is the Raman account. Next, goods and on consignment. Where is goods and on consignment? Debit side. Transfer to credit side. From which account we are transferring? Consignment account. So 90,000. Here also one goods and consignment is there. Yes. So which side is there? Credit side. Transfer to debit side. From which account we are transferring? Consignment account. So you write to consignment. Difference. How much? 15,000. So 90 minus 15 is 75,000. To trading balancing figure 75,000. Same you should do ledger accounts in the books of Consignee Raman. You will be having only one account, that is Balu account. So you should keep Balu account. Same like Raman account. Whatever is in credit side you should transfer to debit. Whatever is in debit side transfer to credit. Just only the changing in names. Here bills receivable is there. Then you should write bills payable to bills payable in Balu account. Okay. In Balu account debit side credit items will be transferred to debit side. To bills payable same amount. To bank same amount. To commission same amount. To balancing figure same amount. Next year also which side is there? Debit side. Transfer to credit side. To bank 72,000. That is known as Balu account. Okay. So ledger accounts in the books of Balu 3 accounts. So in case invoice, cost price, unsold stock is given, two new entries will be added. That is by goods and on consignment. Only difference between CP and IP you should transfer to here. And stock reserve is when there is unsold stock, CP and IP, then you should take stock reserve formula is difference into unsold stock. Only debit side of consignment account. And this is credit side of consignment account and debit side of goods and on consignment account. This is known as invoice price problems.